The only way I could describe it is like when you're young and it's Christmas Eve and then you wake up and you go downstairs and you vote that you've been good enough for Santa to drop you off what you want, and boy has he come early this year for me.
You know, the reason it's a taboo subject is often it's unfair, or it's horrible, or it's oppressive, or you know, all those things. But to talk about the subject of oppression and all that is fine. It's like I've had many times people discussing a joke I've told.
He's the brother of Shirley, played by Linda Henry, and he's come in with his family. And one of the reasons why I wanted to do it is because he's a family man, he's not a gangster. I thought it was going to be obvious. I come in, run about with a shotgun.
Well, I finally released an album, which, like, as an artist, is like that's your backbone, to be honest. That bodies of works and albums. So I finally released an album, and I don't know. I feel like I've done all I can to kind of spread my sound.
Got to use that platform to the best of your ability and take it, and that's what I did, and I love the show. It's great. I mean, they literally let me do, Lorraine, whatever I want.
My family have been on here 4 generations. I started when I was 6. I'm now 43 nearly, so that's a lot of years to do. My dad before me, my granddad and my great nanny.
To quote him, he wants it to make sense. There's all this jargon and embezzlement that's surrounding him and his investment and his money, which he hasn't got a lot of. And obviously we see his purposes. He's expecting a kid with a girlfriend that we assume he loves.
But when Peter Taylor came in, you know, I knew he was going to kind of go on to bigger and better things, and luckily enough it did. Like, but I've, as you said, I've been here a long time. To do a 6-7 year stint so far at football clubs, it's a massive achievement, especially in today's game.
You'll go get it now. You'll go get water for that now. And what they used to do with the stamps is, no, I'm not pulling no leg. I've seen them go in the stamp, they put a halfpenny for the stamp, halfpenny stamp, put it in and work it slow.
It's a great movie by, you know, seeing what I've done so far, and I'm just looking forward to coming out, and then I can look at it from a different kind of perspective then and see how it is, because at the moment I don't really know too much about that industry. So the director tells me I've done a great job, MBJ Michael tells me I've done a great job.
I can handle fame, man. I can handle it, and I can take it or leave it. I don't go to fancy do's and parties and celebrity parties. I don't hang out with celebrities and that. So if someone asks me for an autograph, I kind of do it if I'm not doing it, if I'm not busy. You know what I mean? If my hands ain't full, I'll stop and do it, and I'll have a picture. But
the thing what I found being a dad, and my wife took to it straight away, but I think as a man, it's kind of a weird sort of process. I don't know why it took me a long time to get my head around it.
And he just went after. It just went off after about a third of the film. And then when it came out, we were saying, "Oh, you should have been in it longer." And the director said, John Frankenheimer, he said, "Oh, I wish we would have kept you in longer." And I said, "Why didn't you?" Yeah. He said, "Wouldn't it be great, Sean, it'd have been in longer."
You know, I've watched the team a couple of times since the break of the new year, or the new college year, and the playing style seemed to be a lot different as opposed to the playing style to last season and the season before. So talk us what you've been working on in training.
The bridge was built and opened in 1911. The ferry boat that was here at the time wasn't big enough to take the workers over the other side of the river to go to work. So they needed something that would carry a lot of people over in one fell swoop.
Dave and I are just normal blokes. You know, we love food, we love the celebration of food. And what's important is that you know, we're not body beautifuls. We're just normal people. You know, we're not 32-inch waists with a 6-pack. We're just normal.